laid out. And how y'all doing? Me, I'm alright.
Some people or some classmates of mine think I suck at basketball
What?
because I haven't played on my school's basketball hoops for a short time. I
What?
played on it for a very short time,
What
so of
course?
course I'm not gonna make a lot.
Right. Hey, coach. Of course, you're gonna have people that think that. I mean, that's just the way of life. So that doesn't mean that you only. I'm gonna tell you, you'll suck if you agree with them. All right. So never agree with them. You know you good. You're not trying to prove yourself. Only person you're trying to prove yourself to is you. All right. So don't worry about what other people say because they always gonna say something.
And basically, they should see what I see on here.
Hey, I see you, man.
At least a little.
How y'all doing? I'm all right. Can't complain. I can't complain. Uh, it's late, so I ain't trying to keep everybody up. But I want people to understand, that your body is the. Oh yeah, no mask. I don't do no mask. I done drunk off my lady when she had corona. It's all that.
I'm jealous of you.
No, I don't. I just don't get sick. You gonna try that one? Let's see what you got. Yeah, I don't get sick. Uh, but this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good afternoon. No, good evening, good afternoon, and good rising. Uh, the lotus flower is very key to life. It's very very key. Um, do y'all know like when we sit down, we're actually sitting in the lotus flower position. Uh, even if you don't even think, even if you're not trying to be in a lotus flower position, if you sit in a chair or if you sit on your bed or if you sit on the ground, you're sitting in the lotus flower. What does this indicate? This indicate that the body is light already. All right, may be dim and stuff like that. Now the lotus flower it's a it's a beautiful plant. Uh, there's a reason why um, you have I'm gonna say this. You have the outside, the body, which is made of light. All right, and then you have the inside of the body, which is light. All right. It's always like the how can I say that the uh, as I said, it was a quote I had said before. My quote: if always remember that the essence of something is always inside of something, no matter what. And make me look like my hairline got a V up here around it. Let me take this out. That's better. But always remember that the uh, the body is light externally. We're looking at lights as we walk around here in our physical body. We're looking at other lights. Uh, internal, then you have the internal light, the external light. The external light that we actually see is more of a lower version. It's a lower version of light. This is why when meditating or whatever, you may not use light because the internal of the darkness to the halls of amiti of the body below it doesn't need the light externally to exist. It's actually your light, but it is the light of the light. If that makes sense. Um, I'll give y'all a few. I'll give y'all this. So, um, you have y'all ever wondered why? I'm gonna say this to y'all five people. If anybody know the answer, say it. Have you ever noticed when you find a dead bug, it it clenches up. All right. I'm sorry. Not it's clenched already. It's already tensed up. Or if you see somebody die, especially in yeah, if you see somebody die, their body stiffens. All right. Uh, if you go on YouTube right now and you type in animals dying, they'll show animal, I don't know, a cow or something getting its brain pushed back with the thing, and it tenses up. Does anybody know the meaning of that out of y'all three? Or anybody know the meaning? It's a powerful meaning into that. All right, very, 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 very powerful meaning into that. All right, you say fear, no, not fear. Even I'm gonna say, y'all know how they when you get pulled over and they tell you, the police tell you to put your hands up. Remember I told y'all uh, to call on light, you put your hands up. All right. Now we may think that this has to do with uh, the police. They're telling you to put your hands up so because they're in fear of their life. No, see the psychologic behind that and the true powerful meaning behind that of put your hands up is when you're in fear, you call on the darkness. So when they have the guns drawn and they're yelling at you and you put your hands up, if you're a person that don't know how to control your energy, you'll be in fear and you're raising your hands to the light of space, calling on other brothers from out of the space. This is part of what thought says. But you'll be calling on the darkness, fear, more fear, and more fear come upon you. Like, please just don't shoot me. I'm doing what you say. And the more and more these other people be with a gun, they'll either threaten you or they'll start threatening you as in I'll shoot you if you move your hands. It's to put you more in fear because the more fear the more fear you receive from this other entity of light, the more you're giving it power. It's taking your power. So that's if you're ever in a situation where you have to put your hands up, don't fear it because through your fear your heart get to pumping fast. A lot of people I was in fear the police came and I was in fear and they had me move my hands up. Don't fear it because the more fear you do, the more they're harnessing your energy. All right. Um, I'll say the the dead. Um, the as I said, if you come across a dead anything that's dead, animal, people, bugs, whatever, it if you come across it, it's clenched. Like I said, it's clenched. Like say you see a dead roach. I don't know. Y'all remember you see a dead roach on its back. You see the if you shoot a animal, they'll roll down, like fall down, roll, and stiff up the body, and everything. If y'all pay attention though to it, y'all will understand the true meaning of that and the power. The power. Okay, I'm gonna say this. The true meaning of someone dying is literally just as we all know it. It is the light. I'm sorry. It is the three. When the body clenches, when the body damn, what did I say? Clenches when it dies. It clenches because it's going through it's gaining its power. Okay, that's why the body is there clenched and it's still. All right, because it's going through its three. It's going through the power within it itself. Um, it's going through the life, the light like a star. Before a star explodes, it sucks all the way in, gaining all the energy, and then it explodes back out. Uh, and that's what is taking place with the star. I mean, with a star, a bug or a human when they die. When they when they um, when they die, they go through this. Yeah, yeah. It's going through all three stages when the body dies, and that's why the body it gets cold and stuff like that because it's going. It's hell. Hell is made up of ice and heat. You could say it's going through the three stages of death, uh, death, life, and rebirth at that moment. We have to really pay attention and understand. Hey, sis Tish, how you doing? How you doing? We have to really understand the power in that, in the yes, death, life, rebirth. We really have to understand the power in that. All right, and the gaining of power, which is through this. All right, the whole purpose really of being on Earth is to for man. What's up, Job? For man, meaning man or woman, harness their light. That's it. It's not for anything else. Everything else is just us creating things, obstacles to go through, maps, mazes for us to go through, but we don't have to. That's why the monks, uh, they sit. Some of them sit for years, 10 years or more, their whole life. My lips are so dry, and they sit for so long, and they meditate. And meditation, uh, some of them find the light. Not all, not all find the light at the same time. That's why, as I was explaining, I know people want these events to take place to where everybody is gaining power at once. It won't happen though. That is not the way it's designed to happen for everyone to gain the light at their moment. No. The reason why people will not gain the light at their moment is everybody won't gain light at their moment. How you have, some black so-called conscious that's so far into that stuff, and there's no knock on nobody. It's just that the information has been tainted and it's wrong. And a lot of people are taking information off people who have not put the work in within themselves to actually understand what's being said when these events take place and how it's going to take place. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Mexican, whatever you consider yourself to be, but I know I come across a lot of black folks in the so-called conscious community that says this, and that's not true. All right. The reason why you may not get, reason why everyone is not awakening at that same time or at that time of these so-called events is because they're being the guards are there not letting them pass through to the Father, to the light, or to the next stage or cycle of light. But we want all these things to happen at once. Yeah, all of us get these powers. I don't care who you are. We may think, yeah, all of us going to get these powers at once. If it was that easy, then we all, the sister would have been came down. But That's an imbalance if that does that. That's why everybody would not awaken at the same time. People are still, uh, their body is still, it has not, the seed has not broken yet to make this lotus flower blossom into light yet. So there's still, some of them may die, and some people may die and stuff like that. And it's just indicating that that you have not blossomed yet. Your body has not blossomed into the seed of which is planted. Automatically, the seed is us. All right, our light within, the internal light is the seed, and it has not blossomed yet on a lot of people. Even through events that's supposed to happen of 4 moons, I don't know, and the blood moon, and I don't know, I don't go off all this stuff. I'm beyond all that. But it's it's just, like I say, everybody is not awakening at no same time. It's not going to happen. All right, it's not. This is the law of the. This is the law of the way of the light. This is not the law of man or what man chooses to hear or create. The law of the order of light is, this is a law. This is why I know it. This is why you may have your grandmas and great grandmas who may speak of Jesus, that Jesus is coming. And Jesus may have came during that time, just meaning light. And um, that person, not the grandma or the granddad who said it was that, oh, Jesus coming back. Yeah, they might not awaken. Their seed might not blossom. But someone else's at during that time, seed might blossom. And what happens is then you're greeted by who? You're greeted by your light being future self. That's who you're greeted by. As I told y'all, we are in loops. The student, when the student is ready, which is you, the teacher appears, which is you, which your light is literally your light self. You can call it your alien, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but it is your future self, your past, present, and future self, which comes and it meets you and it talks to you and it gives you knowledge of the past and the future or whatever. But that's who it is. It is you, your blossomed self. Like I told y'all, even though we are in loops and loops and loops, we already have blossomed many times over and 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 over. All right, we're just going through these repeated cycles over and over and over, stimulations. All right, which every stimulation of person, individual, is helping further his or her body into light. Like I told y'all, this deja vu. This is where the deja vu will come. And once the deja vu come, you must understand that your light is showing you, it's reaching a new information, not new information, or new light, wisdom. All right, because you're becoming aware, because you became aware of that deja vu of which you are. All right, but it's a lot more I want to say, but I really don't want to say it because on the simple fact of life. I know, as I stated, I know why I am here and what I am here to do. I am just a vessel of light from many dimensions ago. So are a lot of y'all. Understand this. Do not stress. Do not fear. Do not depression. None of it. Because through all of this, like I said, all it does is it basically closes the seed back up from blossoming or opening. All right. So don't do that. Whatever you may go through in life, understand that it is just a light. You're going through a cycle, a light cycle. No dark. Don't think about dark cycles. Just think of understanding light cycles. Everything is light. Everything. So shall you be of the three. Okay, we're about to leave. So shall you be of the
We don't
three:
want to leave right now.
death,
I'm
rebirth.
tired.
Okay, death, rebirth.
Sleep.
We'll go, Dada. We'll definitely go. Okay, but
Uh,
let me finish this and then we'll go. Okay, but death, rebirth, and life. Those three things are key. Really pay attention because there's so much I want to say, but it's not my place. Because y'all really have to do your own work. All right. But the three, I'll say this: Isis, Horus, and what's the other one? What is the three? Isis, Horus, and who?
did I
Anybody?
play?
Hmm.
Did I play?
Yeah, you played. What was it? Isis, Horus.
Well, I'm gonna get in the shower in the morning time.
You gonna get in tonight?
No.
Who is it? Isis,
I want to.
Horus. Y'all know the
I want
three:
to get in
Father,
the shower
Son,
in the
and the
morning
Mother
time.
in Egypt.
Can I please get in the shower
They,
in the
they,
morning time?
they are representing.
Can I get in the
No,
shower?
you gonna get in when we get in. They are representing the light. I mean the
I'm tired.
yeah, the light, one
Hey,
light,
God, please
which
come
is the heart.
on.
That's who they're representing.
I'm getting, I'm
And
getting burned.
are you tired? Okay. But they're
I
representing the
love
light. That's why you
pain.
have one on one side, the middle,
I'm
the
at
the sun in the middle, and the other
1%.
parent on the other side.
Dad, I'm at
Okay, okay, we're
1%.
about to go because they're representing. Um, all three of them are representing the wholeness of the life, death, rebirth, and which is the wholeness. And the whole reason why they're touching well, the mother, one hand is touching the son on one side, and the father is touching the son on the other side, and the son is in the middle, is because, like I said, it represents the heart. It's actually the image of the heart. All right. That's why light, your heart must be light as a feather. But with that, uh, enjoy y'all night and y'all moment. Peace, love, oneness. Vibe out.